Hi guys, I'm just here to talk to you about my story and how God has completely transformed my life and made me into this new being today, that I began to live for something different and that He's changed me completely from who I was. So here goes. So I grew up in a Christian home. I had two lovely parents who just adored me and my sister completely, and raised us with a love for Christ. But we grew up going to church on Wednesday and Sundays, and I knew that God loved me. That's the message that I knew, but I didn't know the gospel message, which I didn't start to find out until I came to college, which left me to live looking for more. All my life until I came to college, I just was striving and striving to find something that satisfied and couldn't. So it started in middle school. I really struggled with insecurities a lot, and just people pleasing completely was one of my biggest struggles and has been all along. I tried to be this person that I thought that people would like more, and wasn't the real Claire, and I didn't know that I could be free from caring about what people thought, but that's how I was. That's what I cared about, was that whether or not people liked me or whether or not I was accepted for who I was. I really struggled with just being insecure in my identity and who the real Claire was. And so I really let people pleasing take a hold of me with friendships. And then coming to high school, then I started caring so much about what boys thought, and I was like, okay, well, boys like me now, and so I guess I'm going to start liking them back too. And it was just like I was searching for love from something that couldn't give me a true eternal love, and so I just started craving it, and I wanted to find satisfaction in that love that boys were able to give me, that my friends were able to give me and couldn't. I cared so much about boys and what they thought about me, and that I just would do anything for that love that they would give me. And I fell to sexual sin, and it was because I thought that if I didn't give them those things that they want, that I wouldn't receive that love back, and didn't realize that there was a source of love where I had to do nothing and got that in full all the time, and just struggled so much with that sin, and I knew it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't. I didn't want to be there, but I didn't know a way out. I didn't know anything better than that love I thought that I was getting. And again, I was pleasing people or pleasing boys at that point to get what I thought that would fill my heart up. And after high school, I started partying and thought that that would be the thing that would fill me up and satisfy me. And again, I came to find, no, it's not. And I was just looking and searching for so much more, and struggled with finding my identity and friends and boys and sports and school and partying and all these things that just didn't give me a sense of joy that I was looking for, and came to college searching. I was searching for something that would just fill that would just fill my heart with whatever I was looking for. I didn't know. So I was still that person in college to begin with. I was finding my identity in all those things, and it wasn't until one of my best friends came to me and asked me if she or if I would go to a meeting for this campus ministry on our campus. So I said okay, and I went there, and God just met me right where I was at. He just was like, Claire, like, I want this. I want you to have eternity in my kingdom with me. I love you. Like, this is real love. And I had never heard that message before. I'd never heard the gospel that Jesus died on my sins, and that died for my sins, and that was the epitome of love, that God sent His one and only Son to do that for me so I would be free of all my sins, past, present, and future, forever. And when that message hit me, I was blown away. I didn't know that why would God do that for me? But He did. And He loved me so much. He loves you so much that He wants to give that to you. He wants to give you freedom in Jesus Christ. He wants to give you an eternity in heaven with Him. And when I heard that, I wanted it. And finally, that void in my heart, that unsatisfaction that I had, was just filled. I found exactly what I was looking for. I was satisfied, and it wasn't like all of a sudden I was just different, that my identity wasn't in those things anymore, but it was a process. When I gave my life to the Lord, I was still the person I was of the past, and I was told by so many people that you don't have to change, that He wants you just the way you are, and that hit me hard. I was like, okay, well then I want it, and I'm going for it. And I did, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I've never been this satisfied. I know that nothing else will satisfy me like I am now. I know that nothing else will give me the joy that I have now, a joy that only our Savior can give us. And that just blew me away, and it continues to today, that the fact that I'm not perfect, and I never will be, but He loves me no matter what, and I crave to be more and more like Jesus every day, that He's been the one to take away those struggles from my past, that when I gave my life to Him, that I realized that I've been made new in His image, that I am completely perfect in His eyes because of what Jesus did on the cross for me, and that just transformed my life. And I want that for you. I want you to see that He can do that for you too, that when you give Him your heart, and when you say, Jesus, I surrender, and I surrender to you, that He's going to take it, and your life will be changed, that nothing else satisfies like this, that nothing else gives you a constant joy that will never change, that love that I've been searching for all along is filled. It's completely filled, and nothing else will ever surpass that love that my Lord has given me. And I'm filled with joy, and I'm just so excited to share this with you, and I pray all these things for you, that you can see what Jesus wants to do in your life too.